What is going on, everybody? I told you that we'd be streaming a few times today, and it looks like we're actually going to be able to pull this off. We got to get back to it, finish off the final boss 8.4.2, and then moving on to 8.4.3, having some fun. Got to get through this stuff. Everyone is so far ahead of me, I will never catch up. That is not true. That is not true. But I do want to get this stuff done. I am having fun. I've been enjoying streaming it. Got to check and see what is this all about. Oh, weekly. Okay. All right. That's a thing. And then what is going on here? Why do we have all of these? In the best BG's alliance in the game. And look at this. BG things are coming my way. BG's has been going well. I'm in a tournament. We'll be live streaming that on Wednesday against Odysseus. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Got some tricks up my sleeve. I want to clear all this nonsense out. What is this? No, that is tier 3, so we'll go ahead and do this. I always just select the lowest on there. What's up, Aiden? How you doing, bud? I don't think any notifications went out for this stream, so this will be interesting. This will be interesting. But we'll get this done, and we will move forward. All right. Selecting this. Just trying to hurry up. Going as fast as I can. And all right, let's clear all. Oh, I always clear these out. People are grinding arenas. The least we can do is click the help button. All right, let's go. Let's have some fun. What's up, Jay Will? Depresioncito. How you doing, my friend? Saw the ping on the server. Did it go through on the server? I didn't even see it. So that's great to hear that it did. I appreciate that. That's good to know. What's up, Jay Will? How you doing, bud? I'm stuck on 6.3.1 Medusa boss due to my lack of bleed jams. Uh-oh. Is it the node? The need to have the bleed? Hopefully you're not actually at the boss, Super Penguin. The way you wrote it makes me think you are, though. I don't remember if it's 100% reduction or like a 90% reduction. I'm hoping for your case, if you are at the boss, it's a 90% reduction. If I recall correctly, I remember going back and doing that with Squirrel Girl. It was a lot of fun. Going out to eat with Ghost Dog and his wife. Please let them know I said hello. It was cool to see those photos, Jay Will. That was really cool. Really cool. It's fun when like these like relationships we form can come together and we can actually hang out in real life, dude. So that's only take bleed damage, 100% reduction. Oh God. Are you not at Medusa, are you? Sounds horrible. John, what's up, dude? All right, let's continue on. I don't remember what this is about, but I remember Aiden having the really good idea and reminding me to use Overseer. So let's give it a go. There was something about taunt. Come on, dude. Throw your nonsense. There you go. You know what? I am now having flashbacks to being Zemo-gated in Necropolis. This was probably not a good character for me to go in and just screw around with. He can get kind of nasty. Game sounds were loud for me. So I'm going to kind of be paying a little bit more attention than normal. This may not go incredibly well for me. Leaving myself open is working very well. Alright, throw it. There we go, and this may do it. Overseer doing Overseer things. What's up, Sasquatch? How you doing, bud? Morning. Where are you at? Oh, where are you located? I guess I had never put that together. That you are not at a place where it is morning right now. What's up, Adrian? Oh, G Highline. How you doing, bud? I have a Tuma, Hitmonkey. Tuma applies bleeds, doesn't he? So does Hitmonkey. And Falcon. What am I missing? Super Penguin. I feel like I'm missing a pretty important part of the story. I assume the important part I am missing is that you're not actually at Medusa. You are just needing to get the quest done. I don't know if any of those champions applies very long bleeds, and I don't exactly remember how the node works. I don't remember if it's they only take damage when she only takes damage when she's bleeding, or she only takes bleed damage. Those would be two different things. Australia, 8 a.m. I was going to guess Australia. All right, Sans. You know what? That's actually starting to sound kind of familiar. Maybe I did know that. Maybe I didn't. Let's go with Titania and get this done. You fought the boss 4 times and you've been whooped. Does anyone remember that boss? And if it's only takes bleed damage or only takes damage if she's bleed, those are... I know that some people might be like, what's the difference? There is a difference. In one of them, you would be able to do damage if she's bleeding, which I think would open it up to quite a few more champions. You'd also want longer bleeds. Come on, dude. Come on. Mojo potatoes. Good, Mojo, good. Alright, dude, come on. Throw your nonsense. Good, Mojo. Good, Mojo. 90% damage reduction if not bleeding. Ooh, okay. I actually do not have a great suggestion for you, man. And I am sorry about that. I don't play Hitmonkey very much. If I recall correctly, aren't his bleeds pretty fast, though? And Falcon's bleeds are not incredibly long, if I remember correctly. And who else did you have? Atuma. I think Atuma's bleeds are instant bleeds, right? Again, I don't play Atuma very much. Pulled him, was really excited about it, and should have played him more, but then just moved on. I think we can kill Mojo here. I think we can. Uh-oh. Ooh, got lucky. Does anyone have good advice for this? No Super Penguins champions and can help them out? Because I actually don't know. Remember that Spider Ham also works for Do You Bleed Melissa? How does Spider Ham work? I actually don't know that. I know a lot to this 8.4.6 boss. I think I am going to as well. I am terrible. I am beyond bad at new bosses. I can watch Sim's video a million times, and I probably will. I'm going to watch... I've already watched MCoC Noobs a couple times this weekend. It's really good. I'm sure no one's surprised by that. It is very, very good as well. And I will still... It's a matter of like getting all the animations down. It's like the same reason why a new champion is hard to fight, even if they're not a tough defender. Getting all the animations down, all that stuff, it's just not easy, dude. And then there's like these mechanics. And then it sounds like you need to like... not get hit by a stupid special one like that. But it sounds like you need to be mindful of like which actions you've done, which means paying a lot of attention to their the various effects under their health bar, which is just another like visual ask. So I'm not complaining, I'm just saying like I tend to be terrible at these things. So you'll probably, if I'm able to stream it, and I am trying to stream these, it's part of why I'm so far behind, not behind on them, but why I'm behind where I would want to be right now. So if I stream it, you're going to see me use a lot of items. People on my Discord server know. We had a good discussion about that the other day. I'm kind of regretting bringing in Scorpion for this. Which sounds weird to say. Whoever regrets bringing in Scorpion. I remember I want to have a slow up. Why I want to have a slow up, I do not recall. And there we go. That's great. Really happy about that. Green Goblin's one of those champions where I fight him, I'm always like, oh, I totally forgot how to fight him. Super Penguin, yeah, dude. I wouldn't beat your head against the wall trying to get that Medusa down unless there's like, I wouldn't do it in general. I just wouldn't. Like we were talking about that in the morning stream today. That some of the most frustrating things are when we can't like put the phone down and walk away from a fight for a while, right? Like that feeling like you've got to get it down now. You're frustrated. You're maybe a little bit triggered. That tends to be when we make more mistakes and things like that. And yet one of the most difficult things to do in video games is like walking away for a bit. It's actually kind of tough to do in life. Man, Goblin is just going to destroy me, isn't he? Let's see if we can get at least a little more of his health down. These might be the first items we spend in 8.4, folks. That's really fun. You gotta love it when the AI does that. You know, you're baiting, and then they just slowly walk up and punch you right in the face. Like, it is just one of the most enjoyable things of MCoC. All right, Titania, save us. Titania, save us. I see Aiden giving really good advice. Not that advice isn't good from people we don't know, but Aiden is an extremely smart player. So you can take that to the bank if it's fight advice. While this goblin just destroys me. Is there like kinetic transference on this node? Like, what the heck is going on? Titania had to take matters into her own hands. Tuma's fairly high stress for it. Falcon, I forget if she has force of will. Hitmonkey might be decent. Had like, I'm doing variants right now, hoping to rank up. Yeah, I mean that's how games are, right? Is like the desire to move faster is what gets us. They usually provide the various items needed to go ahead and rank up and move through. It's just, you know, you tune in and like a YouTuber's doing 8.4.3 or whatever, and you're like, I really don't want to do Act 6 Medusa right now. I would rather continue on. So like, I get it, dude. I totally do. Who's great for this? Chuck? I remember I was gonna use Photon, but I just killed her off. Not usually what you want to do. If anyone remembers, let me know. I should have read the node, but I didn't because I'm hurrying, which is again the mistake I've just been talking about. Anyone who prevents miss that doesn't use true buffs. Iron Man doesn't prevent miss. It is Nimrod. Who prevents miss? Oh, Omega Sentinel. Right? Doesn't she? Yeah, she's got the anti-miss. It's been so long since I've played her. It's been so long. Too long. Bullseye can't miss. That's class advantage, though. Disadvantage. Yeah, we'll just do this. Yeah, thanks, Ghost Dog. What's up, dude? Hey, have a great time with J-Will, bud. J-Will and your lady. Say Vega. Yeah, always looking forward to that. Always looking forward to the tax day. I actually needed to go to the post office today and completely forgot that that was today. So that was fun. All right. Tracking debuff. Let's get this going. Let's try to get this down with the Mega Sentinel and move on. It's weird. I honestly have not used a single item, and I am not someone who's concerned about doing item lists. It's not part of what we do. It is really cool, and I think it's fun that people do it, but I enjoy talking with you all and just kind of having fun, testing stuff out. And yet I'm finding myself very much not wanting to use any items. We got those incinerates up on them. Let's go to town. I can't remember. It's been so long since I played her. What do? I think I end a combo in a light, and that pauses her debuffs. This is wild. I used to play her so much. I really enjoy this champion, and here I am not able to remember how to play her. And I've already lost. No, there they are. There's the plasmas. Yeah, you end your combo in a light, and you're good to go. Alright, let's try to bait this out. Yeah, I knew everything was going to fall off. That's fine. That's fine. Good thing he's not like Maw and we don't get degen just for missing. Alright, get up one more debuff. SP3, get those plasmas going. Lighter, heavy. Thanks! Hey, what's up, Bitter Steel? How you doing, bud? Fourth light positives. Thanks, guys. What's up, Osman? How you doing, bud? All right. I probably should have baited a spell out his power. All right, we got him. We got him. Chuck can't handle it. Are you exploring in order of the quests, or have you already explored? I am exploring order of the quests. I'm exploring order of the quests. I will admit, I was very tempted to break that and just do an initial completion so that I could get some of those rank up materials for my Battlegrounds match on Wednesday. I was very, very tempted, but I decided not to. I'm having more fun with this, and I literally know that the more I rush, the less fun I have. So go ahead and stream all this with you all. Have a good time. I may break free from that if it just starts to take too long, but it's just so much more fun. It's just so much more fun to do it this way. I want to open up that tier 6. It's not a ton, but I want to open it. And then we'll get into 4.3. So let's do it. Pushing through stories a hassle as a free-to-play player. Consider grinding revives. I can imagine, dude. I mean, you're in Act 8, so you know. It's not like I'm telling you something you don't already know. But I mean, the game is very much designed to be possible to play free-to-play. But you know, at almost every turn, it's like, you sure you don't want to speed up? You sure? We got a little story right here. You see that red 10, right? I mean, like, and it hits everyone. I would love to dupe my Kushala. You guys know I would. You know I want to. And when I was doing tier 1 war with SSX, I would open these like the second they came out. Because there's like a 1 in 30 chance of getting Kushala, and getting her awakened would be nice. It'd be helpful to my battle group. I would get assigned more fights because she'd be awakened, and it's relatively niche. It's a bit of a tier 1 interaction in my opinion, but it would be really helpful to get her at a high sig. But yeah, I just, now that I'm like, yeah, I ain't doing that. I'm not doing that. $90 for a 1 in 30 chance. No, thank you. No, thank you. And that's a good thing. Like, I very clear, I'm not complaining. Like it's good. I can tell. Like I feel less stress free about it, or more stress free. Jealous of the 808. I've been playing a while. I've opened my share of crystals. All right, let's go ahead and get into this. Crisis of Opportunity. Every 20 seconds, the attacker is afflicted with the degen passive. Oh, no, not that. Dealing 100% of the defender's attack over 6 seconds. If the timer expires while the attacker is performing... Okay, so this is like... I can't think of the node, but we throw the special so you don't get stunned. Encroaching stun. Instead of being degenerated, they gain a Fury passive. Yay! If the timer expires while the defender is performing a special 1 or 2, the attacker still... Ooh. All right, this is not exactly like Encroaching stun. Whenever the attacker gains a bar of power, the defender gains 2 dynamo charges. Whenever the defender is knocked down, they consume all dynamo charges and gain 30% of bar of power. So if we knock them down, this is going to happen. So we've got to intercept. This seems like a pretty tough lane. The attacker gains 5.5% of their attack power when striking the defender's block. So we can gain our power that way. And then we want to intercept. Whenever the attacker activates a power gain buff, it is removed and puts... Okay, so they don't want you cheating, basically. Defender special attacks are passively unblockable. Is it just me, or is this actually a pretty tough lane? Was this one of the tougher lanes for anyone who's gone through already? This feels like a pretty tough lane. So your Mystic champions, your science... It looks like America Chavez will do great, and then my science champion. So they at least chose defenders that should work well with the defenders or the attackers you're wanting to bring in. So that's cool. And then looking at this, we'll probably be bringing in some science champs. So maybe the defender gains indefinite protection passive. Herc was the only one I couldn't do. Okay. It was really brainless. All right. What? I don't know if I want to hit those qualifications or not. You kind of got me there. You got me in a bit of a catch-22. I'm like, I'm brainless. I can do it. The defender gains indefinite protection passive every 14 seconds, reducing damage by 30%. Remove 1 protection passive from the defender when they are struck by the first time by a medium combo. Ender. The final hit of a heavy attack. Okay, so we can remove them. Both time blocks from the attacker start a... Okay. Hitting the defender with a striker within 3 seconds, the defender grants an attack. Okay, cool. Why would we want Why would we want these? Why is True Lies? Oh, to help us with the miss. Okay, so we'll bring in Photon for that, and I think we're good to go. So let's get rid of you. Let's get rid of you. You and you. Photon, you get to stay. We'll bring in my girls. And more science champions. I don't think... Yeah, he's still ranked 3. You can see I don't have a lot of the power reversal science champions here. I don't want to take the time to put the relic on Quicksilver or Spider-Man 2099. They feel like they'd be the smart options here, or Mr. Fantastic. So we'll just do this instead. And I think I saw a Nebula on the quest, but that should be fine. I used Kushala for Sassy. Ooh, all right, we'll give that a try. So let's go. Let's get into this. I just finished 8.2 on my free-to-play alt. I think I can finish Act 8 easy on that account. Nice, Adam. Because I definitely recognize your photo and your name from the comments. My sense is you've been playing the game for a while. You're a pretty knowledgeable player. I wasn't huge on this lane, but I heard Moondragon. I have no clue how to play her. I have no... I know people really like her. Like, Jaeger's been showing us some pretty cool stuff with her lately, too. She feels like one of those champions that we're either never going to hear about again. Like, she had her, cult following when she first came out, but she was kind of bugged, if I remember correctly. Yeah, why did we get the degen there? That doesn't feel right. I even landed the intercept. That was weird. Yeah, maybe I will have to go back and read this node, because I'm going to be sending these defenders red the whole time, and I'm also getting the degen, which, I mean, Hulk is handling just fine for me, obviously, but I'm all for spending items because we're having fun and screwing around and trying stuff out. I don't want to do it just because I'm being dumb. Gotta be using special with the time. Oh, that's right. I totally forgot about that part of the note. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. All right. See, it's not brainless. Depressioncito saying it's brainless. Saying it's brainless. You gotta have some sort of brain. All right. Nebula. Let's Hulk it up. So what was the intercept portion of this? I've totally forgotten already. And where's that timer? Okay, the timer is under them, which is right, because I don't want them throwing a special at that time either. Oh, and they go unblockable. All right. All right, we should time this up. So why did she get the power gain? It was those dynamo charges, but I intercepted. We'll have to go back and read this. All right, cool. It's 2 per bar. 1 removed, 1 intercept. You intercept to prevent them from gaining power from knockdowns. It's 2 per bar. 2 per bar. 1 removed per intercept. So I got to intercept twice before I land a special. This feels like this is where it's like I get there, try to do something fun, and this is the first lane that I thought was kind of overdone in a whole quest. So that's really good. Like, please keep that in mind. I'm not like overdoing this. I think so far, I think 8.4 has been great. Okay, so there's the whole crisis of opportunity thing. Cool, got that down. When the attacker gains a bar of power, the defender gains 2 dynamo charges. When the defender is knocked down, they consume all dynamo charges and gain 30% of a bar of power for each one consumed. Okay, so it's not until after I've gained a bar of power. When the attacker, okay. Okay, I think I've got it. I'm also just purely like brute forcing this. Too many do not go gentle vibes. Yeah, there's just kind of, I have a crazy good roster. This is true. This is absolutely true. And this should also reverse the power gain. Let's see how that works. Not like I thought it would. That's cool. I didn't intercept, so I don't know what that's all about. Good thing Travis hits like a truck when there's buffs. The good thing is that you all seem to understand this node set, so it doesn't make me feel like I need to go back and really understand it well. Consider one of the reasons for doing this is to help people out who are going through it. Because not everyone's going to rush through it right away. There. We'll try to keep our eye on it a little bit better here. So we've got their timer going down in the upper right-hand corner. You can see that. I really need him to throw his special. And then now I need to intercept. Throw my special in with that timer. And we're good. Nope, he still gained power. Because I only intercepted once, not twice. This feels really stupid to me. Like, Aiden, I know you'll tell me the truth. Am I just missing something, or is this kind of dumb? You compared it to Do Not Go Gentle, so I have a feeling you think it's kind of dumb. I think the way the node works includes pushing them above a bar of power mid-special. I wasn't... No, it's dumb. It's like this. Yeah, it doesn't feel... Like, I'm actually really grateful that I don't have to sit here and think this through. And I kind of feel badly for people who do. There's either some trick that, like, I just, like, that's dumb. Whatever. You can't win them all. This is one of my least favorite paths. All right. You can't win them all. I thought the 8.4.4 has been fantastic. And I have felt one of the reasons why I've really liked it is because I feel like I'm actually playing my champions, less having to figure out like a trick on the node. And then like you just win. Like you just bring in any champion, but if you can like do the circus trick, you'll be fine. And that has not felt that way. And a lot of Act 8 has felt that way. So again, I want to be really clear. I actually feel like Act 8.4 has been great, and I've actually really enjoyed it. I've enjoyed streaming it. That being said, this sucks. But it is what it is. We'll get through it. Especially with America Chavez not reversing the power gain. I thought that was really weird. That really surprised me when I had two of her negative dimensions up. I think it's the negative dimension, her purple one. Let's I guess let's Kushala this. All right. Oh, I forgot about her. I forgot his stun immunity. I like little champions against her because they can duck right under his heavy. It feels like a little kid, like hiding from their dad or something. I really like it. It's just it's unfun. So I'm refusing to do it. All right. Let's get rid of that indestructible. Okay, I have no idea why he did not gain power there. I fully expected him. Okay, he blocked my special. That's fun. Let's land a heavy. That gave him a bunch of power. That didn't give him power. All right. This should end it either way. And we're done. I liked how you got to use different champs or paths. Didn't like the final boss mortality phase. So John, an alliance mate of mine today sent me a video of they just like literally could not do damage to Glycon. And I think to make him go from the second phase to the third phase, like he was just literally stuck at 1% health. And based on what I saw, they were doing the fight as one should do. So I don't know. I submitted that. In fact, I'll look into it actually. Once we finish this lane, remind me. I don't know. You know, obviously the developers aren't constantly on the CCP server. But hopefully we can get some answers for it. And I think my alliance mate's just like stuck there right now, which is pretty frustrating. Understandably, very, very frustrating. All right, come on, bud. Dude. Hopefully we can reverse it. Yeah. All right. Let's try to heal back up a little bit here. Very good. And, yeah, that's my own fault there. Alright, get all of our dimensions back up. Let's reverse some power gain by finishing off our heavy. And we're just going to go in and try to finish this here. I don't know if she'll hit quite hard enough. Let's find out. And try to heal back up. Let's see. No, not even close. I don't think we got the crits we needed. Alright. Not too bad, not too bad. America's handling a lot of that for us, though. Well, still said to evade a couple of those SB2s. So that was fun. I like how you gotta... Okay, everyone wants 7-star Herc. Yeah. There's no way we're getting 7-star Herc, at least not in his current form, man. There's just no way. There's just no way that's happening. They've been pretty clear on that. I haven't enjoyed the messaging from Kabam on 7-star Herc, but you know, I get it. They're not always going to do what I like. But yeah, we are never. I will be shocked if we get 7-star Herc in his current form. There are something serious has changed. In my opinion. I never ran into that. Who was he using? Madrox, he was using I think regular old Storm. After I take down this Sassy, well, let's take a look. But I mean, I checked it. He's doing it again and again, and a bunch of the people in the Alliance looked at it who've done the boss, and everyone kind of agreed that like something's wrong. Like just like it looked like maybe even like I think someone said like the coding or something like that. I don't know enough about that side of the game to know how that would work. There was what was this? Got a first time by a medium combo under the final hit of the heavy attack or the final hit of the. So you just remove these protection passives, and then he's gonna get this. I've also enjoyed the bosses, so that's been interesting. I have not felt like the bosses were unnecessarily wordy, difficult. Doesn't feel like any sort of like gotcha mechanics. Like they've been pretty straightforward and I think fun as a result. A little bit of a challenge, like you need to bring in a certain RPG counter. I think well, you don't have to, but for the most part, it's to your benefit. But this kind of goes to what I was saying too. Like I feel like I'm actually playing Photon here, as opposed to just doing some like circus act. Oh, I thought I triggered her pure light. I guess I didn't. There we go. All right, Squatch. He is not going into Wrath. All right, dude, go into Wrath. Come on. There you go. All right, tire yourself out, Sassy. Tire yourself out, boy. There you go. I really felt like we landed that intercept. Kind of surprised by that. Striker to buy some time. And all right, let's get out of it. Ooh. It's a little slow going here, man. He's got 3 of those protection stacks. How do you... didn't we get rid of them by... Okay, wait a minute. Doesn't he... Don't we take those... oh, it's like that stupid node in AQ. I hate that node. We've got to land our heavy attack. No wonder they're not going down. God. All right. I still don't think this is stupid. I just misread the node. That's just me misreading. This is still... everything I just said about thinking the bosses were cool still applies. In my opinion. Just a duck passing by. What's up, buddy? It's a regular Sassy with AQ protection. Dude, yeah, I just totally misread that thing. I thought I could do any of them at any time. Got to do it all. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you helping me out. Because I was starting to wonder, I'm like, I mean, Photon's no nuke, but she can do some damage. Alright, so we'll get these stacks down. Was he unstoppable? That was weird. That felt really strange. Maybe he still was at the tail end. Let's land our heavy. And then we just gotta land our special. It'd almost be faster to just quit out and use a different champion, but I really don't want to do that. Kind of want to see if we can pull this off. There we go. We're almost even again. Alright, dude. You got problems, you just don't know it yet. Alright, we're getting there. We're getting there. Right, let's get him tuckered out here. Darn, I shouldn't have used my striker there. Right, his SB2 is not too bad to punish. With the heavy, that is. Or in general, obviously. I should have gotten up to 25 stacks before I threw that. This is just an exercise in trying to stay alive against Sassy, which I think is what Aiden said earlier. We did it! Yay! That was actually a lot of fun. I kind of liked digging myself into a huge hole and then having to claw right back out of it. What's up, Grass? How you doing, bud? Congrats on being valiant, dude. That was really cool to hear. I could hear the excitement in your voice in your video. What's up, Vega? How do you feel about the paths? What are you doing? This was literally the first lane that I did not enjoy. I thought it was just kind of overly silly, complex, complicated. In general, I've thought 8.4 has been a lot of fun. I felt like I'm actually playing my champions as opposed to just having to like do some trick in the node. I've enjoyed it a lot. We've been actually actively talking about it. So, yeah. Woohoo! Yeah, you got it right, Duck. Thanks so much. Took a while to get. It was worth it though, dude. Really good. That's awesome, man. Congrats, Grass. What's up, Deborah? How you doing? What did I say I would do? Oh yeah, I said I would look into the potential bug I submitted. My alliance mate. Oh, they're using Professor X. They're using Professor X, not Storm. It's always good, guys. Like, if you get a chance to go to the brawl, especially if like some of your alliance mates or something like that are going, I do think it's cool. The the chance to meet these people, it's just a really good time. I'm checking in and see if anything's happened on that bug, on that potential bug yet. Okay, so it does look like there may be a bug, guys. I can't. There's nothing official at all. This is just some other people who play the game saying that this to them looks like a bug. I don't. I have nothing official, and I have no advice on it at the moment. So I am sorry. I don't know what else to say aside from that. But I am sorry. It's just so frustrating because you want your rewards, right? Like if I was at that boss right now and I was experiencing that bug, you guys would not be seeing a happy, smiling person. Aiden, I'm not intentionally mispronouncing his name. Glycon. It appears to be bugged. It looks like maybe not for everybody. It looks like something may happen that triggers a bug where you can't do damage to get them to their third phase. You do it over and over, and you just get big zeros. Like I could see it in the footage. I'm trying to hold it up for you. That just big yellow and white zeros. Really frustrating stuff. Thanks, Bitter, for taking me back though to what I meant to be talking about. Is if you get a chance to go to the brawl or really any meetup, and I think it'd be cool if you had a friend, because I think about like, I mean, I enjoyed the brawl as a viewer and as someone experiencing it. Anyways, I did think Kabam did they no joke, and I don't mean this as an insult, I mean this as a compliment. They superseded my expectations. And I want to make it very clear because I'm often sarcastic. I'm not saying like, oh, Kabam superseded my expectations. Wow, they didn't mess up. I truly mean I thought they were going to put on a nice event, and it was way better than what I thought it would be, especially for like their first go. Transportation in Vancouver was fantastic. Took public transportation. This great train from downtown to where they hosted the matches and things like that. The evening events were great. Like they really did well. So I think I would have, me personally, I'm not like a crazy extrovert, but I'm also not like, I think a firm introvert either. I enjoy both. I very much enjoy socializing. I had fun going up and talking to people in line that I didn't know. So that's kind of me, while I also enjoy my alone and downtime as well. So, you think know yourself in that regard. So I could see going alone maybe not being fun for everyone. But if there's like an alliance mate that you've enjoyed or someone you've gotten to know over years and things like that, I cannot recommend it more. I cannot recommend it more. I've been playing this game for like 10 years or whatever it is now. I've lost track. I stopped counting. So I got to see so many people like Bitter here that I just was excited to meet, that I've only typed with or talked in a Discord call or something like that with. So that was fun. But yeah, it just was really, really cool. And this is going way back because Ghost Dog and Jay are getting to hang out a little bit. So, all right, let's check out this lane. The defender reduces the attacker's defensive ability actually by 90%. The defender, okay. Unless the defender is suffering from a suppression debuff or passive. Whenever the attacker inflicts an incendiary. Okay, so we can just bring incendiary champions. I also really like this. Because again, now I'm like, okay, I could bring in someone who has suppression or incinerate, which is cool. I feel like I'm playing my champions. The defender has infinite protection, reducing all damage received by 70%. This goes on. Okay, so we knock them down. Heavy assault. Both champions' attack is increased by 500% when using heavy, while charging heavy is rendered unstoppable. Okay. When the defender dodges an attack, when the attacker dodges, the defender gains indefinite fury passive. Okay, so this is, I think this is this is like an amped up version of the current Battlegrounds meta, I believe. Specials are unblockable and turns me to shock. So, what's sounding really fun for this is potentially Kushala. Domino Trinity? Oh, dude, we gotta do Domino Trinity. We gotta do Domino Trinity. Yeah, the Glycon fight. John, again, nothing I'm saying is official at all. I want to make that very clear. I don't know if Glycon's bugged for everyone. I imagine it's not, because I think there'd be a huge uproar. But it does look like something can happen in the fight that will bug it for people, and you literally cannot advance. Like, you just can't. So yeah, I know for a fact that is happening. That's all I really know or can say at the moment. All right, so we've got Betsy here. We've got She-Hulk, Gwenpool, Deadpool, Domino herself. That'll be kind of funny to Domino. And we'll still probably bring Kushala for that, actually. And Twitchy Hulk or Herc. Neither of those. Twitchy Thor. What am I talking about? Let's see if it would work well for this lane. Turn the Tide. Can't stand that node. It's fine though. Power Shield. Combo meter. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay. So let's bring in the Domino Treaty. A bit, I could not have asked for more, to be honest, except for maybe last few years. Yeah, honestly, the day I was leaving, it was a lot of fun. I could have used another day or two, but I mean, I enjoy vacations. Like Bitter right here. Or like I would have loved to have spent more time with Bitter. You know, I think there's always going to be people that you would have potentially enjoyed spending just a little bit more time with, or you just didn't get to hang out with because of the way, the way things had gone or something like that. So, yeah. I don't remember what the node was on Valkyrie, but we'll bring in Danny just in case. If I can get enough things, I might do a Danny in Act 8 video. All right, 8.4. Better not be him on the last path right now. Oh, Malk. If you know what? Let me check again to see if there's been any updates, or if anyone's like, okay, don't do this. That's how that bug gets triggered. Okay. All right. Also just heard back from my accountants, which I know is what you are accountants. This is exciting. Tell us more. Were there numbers? Were there charts? Were there graphs? Let me look into the okay. Yeah, nothing new to report except that other players are saying that this definitely looks like a bug. Other very smart, knowledgeable players that this definitely looks like a bug. I'm sorry, guys. I wish I had more that I could give you or tell you. No matter how long it was, I think I would always want to have spent a little. Yeah, exactly. Like Bitters has said, putting that together really well. So many good people. This town. So I love Vancouver. I've been there twice now. I've had a phenomenal time every single time I've been there. I've been there with my family. I've been there by myself. So I've done family stuff. I've done going out. It's a really nice, very pretty city. Yeah. So if you get a chance to go, I think they're having it this year. There's no official word, but they seem like they want to. So I will definitely be going on that if I can. Oh wait, I forgot the whole node. How do I get protection off again? I don't remember. Oops. That seems to have worked. I think I'm messing something up here. Gonna have to read that node one more time. Come on, Betsy. Very special. All She's got that look about her. She's like, nope, I'm not gonna throw it. I'm gonna walk right up to you and hit you with a light. Yeah, look at this. You could tell. You could tell she's not gonna, she didn't want to. She's having out of nowhere. That's her third one. That's her fourth one. She's like, you think I can't do 5? I can do 5. I can do 5. Come on, Betsy. 6. What are you supposed to do about that? Like, literally, what are you supposed to do about that? I really do try to make it so that when I complain, it's fair. Why is she heavy? Watch, I'm gonna go read the node, and it's like, heavy bias, will not throw specials. I intercept her with my striker, and she goes into a heavy. This is like... This is... This is like the stuff of DLL's nightmares. Like, honestly, the guy cares so much about the game. And he wants it to be fun for everybody. And that was like the epitome of, yeah. We're 55 minutes. Just parry heavy. Aiden, I started off with that, dude, and I think I've got like a 90% defensive ability accuracy reduction, right? So parrying's not really an option, right, dude? Or are you saying? Yeah, the defensive ability accuracy by 90%. So I guess like after a striker, which is what I started doing. Suppression removes it, so build striker, then heavy, then parry. Okay. We seem to, yeah, okay. Yeah. All right. Between the two of us, we'll get there. The nodes you put in center, so take away. Okay. Just Dex SP3. You know, Bitter, like, that's the kind of stuff that players like you can do, man, that I don't know if I'll ever be able to, you know? I don't know if Dexing SP3s is ever going to be in my repertoire. I wonder how many people right now are like, do you think Vega knows you can't Dex an SP3? There we go. That's what you all were talking about. There it is. See, together we can do this. Teamwork. Cool. Much better. Thank you. Vega Dex has been impossible to Titanic and Dex. Titania can Dex a lot of stuff. Silk just evade specials to do that. This is much better, though. You guys are right. So Thanks for helping me think that through. I think I was just so flummoxed. Flummoxed? That's the word I think I want. By Betsy being like, I'm going to throw 6 heavies across the screen. And that's what it's going to be, and you are going to like it. That I lost all ability to think critically about the node. God, I love Domino. In case you guys have can't tell, I took her to rank 3. Oops. There we go. Yeah, took her to rank 3. I had the materials, realized I was not gonna, there's almost no way I'm getting 8.4 all the way done before my Battlegrounds match on Wednesday. And that's fine. But I was like, I do have the mats to take someone to rank 3. And I felt comfortable doing this one because I wanted to rank 3 Domino. I did want to rank her up. I actually enjoyed playing her offensively too, so it's not just a pure Battlegrounds defensive rank. Like what I'm doing right now is actually a blast. And as far as Battlegrounds is concerned, she's been an incredible dual threat. In fact, I think since I've taken her to rank 3, I maybe placed her on, I am late on these, but man, I love that step back of his. I've used her maybe more offensively than defensively. And she's been incredible. In fact, I put it up on Twitter, a clip of her just destroying a rank 2 Nightcrawler. Or not Nightcrawler, Killmonger, sorry. It was a lot of fun. I lost my arena match because I was laughing at you talking. Sorry, buddy. That was not my intention. But good to know. Good to know I made people laugh. That's one thing that's really... it took me quite a while to get used to it, and I still really am not. Is, you know, like when you're with people, you can tell when they are laughing and thought what you said was funny. So it's kind of like, oh, cool. People thought that was funny. Continue on with that joke. Or if they're not laughing, you're like, okay, that was not funny. Move on to a different joke, or don't tell jokes. With this, I have no clue if people are laughing or not. So it's kind of been an exercise, honestly, and in some ways almost of self-confidence, not to like overdo it. Because you have to just be like, nope, that was funny, and I am going to tell jokes because I like doing it. Still had my blue dimension up there, so that was good. Kuchala in to save the day. I lost my arena match because I was talking about Bessie having across the screen. That's awesome. It was worth the L. Your videos are pretty funny too. I took my Danny R2. Dude, that's awesome, man. She's someone who I like because I did have so much frustration. Not frustration is not the right word. She could be frustrating to me. Like even still, like if I make a mistake, it's frustrating because you just have to start all over. But she is so powerful. She is so powerful. And Bitter, coincidentally, has a great guide on how to use her. Like, you know, all my videos, I try to work in how to use champions too, and if that's not what they are. But Bitter has just a flat out guide on how to use her. It's very good. And also Bitter, amongst others, Forgotten has just put out a really cool video. Andrew the Rough. People are using her for options that I honestly didn't know she could do. And that's also been awesome. Danny, absolutely, buddy. You duped her? That even just a 20%, even just Sig 20, sorry, makes her a reasonable Nick Fury counter. It will not guarantee. Sorry, you know, I'm fighting Domino here. I probably should pay attention. We'll get back to Danny talk. Wow, that was quick. What was I saying? Danny. Oh yeah, even at Sig 20, I think she has like a over 50% chance. No, it's even higher than that to cancel out Nick's second life. That one of those changes they made with when her neuroshocks go on and stuff. So I don't. Screw it. I don't care if he's comfortable or not. That was a suggestion by Bitter Steel, a genius suggestion that got implemented. And seriously, makes her very reliable. In fact, I had a Nick Fury go into second life recently, and it shocked me so much because I had forgotten that he could even still do that because my Danny is a Sig 40. Here, you can actually see the Sig. It's a so it's a 50% chance for each neuroshock, right, to then become a neuroshock passive, which is what kills Nick, which is different than bullet point 2. Those are two different things. Bullet point 2 is what takes care of like your Hercules and things like that. Bullet point 1, and you're like 50%, that's not good. It's all those hits in the SP2. So that's why you end up with like an 80% chance even at Sig 20 or something like that. And then thanks to the idea from Bitter Steel, it made it significantly more reliable. All right, let's move on. And then I'll get back to chat. I forgot to read chat before we do this. Ooh. Every once in a while, Kushala's heavy does come up a little bit short. Wow. Twitchy Thor, man. That guy. Where's he at in his counter? Is it 8? Alright. Man, I'm gonna get hit there. Amazing. That was. Did you guys see that special intercept from Thor? I was a hair late on a lot of that stuff that didn't feel late. I have a feeling I should reset my phone. I will be right back. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just resetting. It may have looked late on your side, but to me it didn't feel late, so I'm gonna just reset. Where are we on this? Depending on the results of Spring Clean offers, I'm either gonna have an R3 Sauron or R2 deck. Man, Aiden, you really enjoy your Sauron, dude. I'm impressed by that. You know what? Is it Trappy? I think Trappy just put out a video today or yesterday on Sauron being good for the current Battlegrounds meta. I will admit I have not had a chance to watch it yet, though. Usually when I shout out a video, it's because I've already watched it. So I have not. But Trappy's been pressing the heck out of me for a while now, so I feel comfortable shouting that out. Is that black smoke effect on the border a you thing or a game thing? Where, buddy? Can you tell me a border of what? Mine Sig 110 now will be R3. Bitter, wait, what? Your Danny Moonstar 7-star is Sig 110? Am I reading that correctly? Correct? correctly? Oh, bitter. I did not realize. So is it just activation against skill? Is that what it is? And then everyone else, it's on the final hit. So she's getting both against skill? Good evening, Paul. How you doing, bud? Thank you very much. That's an incredible compliment. Cheers from Montreal. Thank you, bud. What's up, Subian? All right. Shoot. I'm going to have to use items for the first time. No, wait. Masakre might be able to do this. What am I thinking? Come on, bud. Let's go, Masakre. You deleted your message? Sorry, Pablo. If you don't mind retyping it, I'll read it. Probably would be good for me to use items soon, because I know I'm going to use them against that boss, and I don't want to get into that scenario where I'm like trying to restart and things because I haven't used items yet. That's me. That's not the phone. That's just me. He got me on the double dashback. And then gets me with the unblockable. Alright, let's see if we can get him down now. Let's get a few incinerates up. Man, Bitter, or anyone actually, I guess. I have been struggling. I could swear DLL and Finn keep saying that it hasn't, that it's not happened. But dude, I've been playing Masakre for a long time. I've got tons of videos showing me like just never missing with that. And I could swear that the little pause trick, the defenders are attacking in sometimes. It's just not, it's not what it was. See? Like, it is really frustrating to me because of what a Masakre fan I am. I had a fight against the 8.4.1 Howard the Duck, where like with Serpent so many times, he just came furiously like an angry duck, and I could not. My delay. Maybe I'm delaying too long. I'm open to that idea. I'm always open to the idea. It's me. Anyways, what's up, Dot? How you doing, bud? Dot, thanks for trying to help me out this morning when I was digging that hole, and I kept digging it worse and worse and worse. He does. What's up, buddy? Hope you're doing well. I'm here to watch Vega stream Ebony Moss standing still while Emma dies. Is that a thing? Can I do that? Natural 660, and I sticked her with all stones we got. 75% chance to replace her passive. And yeah, activation and final hit for skill. Dude, that is a big deal. You know what I'm finding too is that the Neuroshock damage off of her SP1, not terrible at rank 3. Again, not terrible at rank 3, but still, that's the thing. Just to syndicate, maybe I'll run a bow and arrow team. It is fun. They do have a nice little synergy together. And then you include Kushala and you get the combo protector. All right, I think we said we were gonna do Valkyrie. Pretty sure that's what I said I was going to do. Got that Turn the Tide, which I can't stand. Combo shield, yay. Power shield, good for Valkyrie, or good for Danny. All right, let's go. Come on. Yeah, I had it. So I'm a little bit late. I will say too, Bitter, I feel like it's in my head now a little bit, because I started missing, and so I think now I'm overthinking it when it's the time for it. So I'm very open to the idea that it is a me problem, and I just got to get my mojo back. Got to get my mojo. All right. My Frost is Emma Frotz. I think most of you know what I'm preventing myself from saying. She can crit well. All right. Aggressive node, maybe. Fabian, you know, Bitter's analysis on this stuff is really good. If you hear me talking about like war and how much fun I had a couple seasons ago, and I'm like, I'd go and I'd watch film basically with Bitter and Fuzz and Rye and Gara and all these people. I learned a lot from doing that. So I'm gonna go with Bitter here a little bit. So I'm just a little slow. That's all right. 30 minutes of content, but bad content, but content. I mean, that's the name of YouTube, right? Who cares if it's good? Just as long as it takes time, so we can put advertisements in there. All right, so we're going to do this turn the tide. Choose a special, blah, 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 blah. How do you do this again? One of the attack special attacks is randomly chosen at the start of the fight. The chosen special reduced every 10 seconds. So I have to remember what combo I ended, because I am going to try to get this done with Danny Moonstar. Let's go right now. Let's solo this. Let's solo. I think I just ended in a light. That was not intentional. Come on. Did she seriously just block that? You little jerk. Maybe I am just getting tired. Come on. Come on. No, back up. I did it to myself. Because I couldn't remember which combo I needed to end in. This sucks. I'm so tempted to restart, but that wouldn't be good. This still might do it. Let's see. No. And that's just because I didn't set her up, guys. That's not Danny. I couldn't remember. I hate this turn the tide. I couldn't remember if I needed to end the combo in light or medium. And you know what I should have just done? Not ended the combo. I should have just not ended the combo, and then I wouldn't need to worry about it. Just 50% into block. Were you, I think you were here when I beat that 7-star Korg in Battlegrounds with a special into his block, but the impact and everything was just so massive. Oh my god. Stupid turn the tide. I mean, that should be a simple one-shot. Alright, come on. All right. Well, we got her down. Yeah, what a moment. Dude, that was so much fun. I thought you were here. That was, that was cool. All right, we got one more. I definitely am getting tired, but it is what it is. Vega, who do I rank 5 first? Kitty or APOC? Do you enjoy Battlegrounds? I think that would make a big difference for me because they're both awesome. They're both awesome. Did I? So, what are some other good counters for this boss? I haven't fought her yet. Which is the next person I gotta fight. Hey, yo, Emma wasn't bad. I think you're just looking for someone who's gonna do big specials there, and you know, either be on top of your turn the tide, or bring a champion where it's not gonna matter as much. Danny has a lot of moving parts. Now, I'm not making excuses for myself. I should have one-shot her for sure. But if you have a champion who has less moving parts, she'll probably be do a lot better. That's why Emma felt so good for it. It's because I didn't really have to think. It was just parry heavy over and over. Okay, we saved ourselves a weapon node. Sweet. When the defender dashes forward or charges a heavy attack, they gain a non-stacking 3-second impossible. Unblockable. Cooldown 7 seconds. If the defender launches a special attack while unstoppable, the unstoppable is pause and the defender gains unstoppable passive. When the defender dashes forward or charges a heavy attack, they gain a non-stacking 3-second unstoppable passive. So they're going to go unstoppable when they dash forward and when they charge a heavy. And then we don't want them throwing a special attack after that, it looks like. Whenever their attacker activates a striker, any weapon node active on the defender is disabled and enters cooldown for 20 seconds. And then, okay, so that's been... I've also liked that the disarm has been totally consistent. So you're not having to figure out a bunch of stuff. While the defender's weapon node is on cooldown, the attacker can capture the node by knocking down the defender with their special 1. Capturing this weapon node applies the node's effect. Okay, what was the effect again? You just go unstoppable, and then if the defender launches a special attack while unstoppable, the unstoppable is paused. Okay, so we could go berserk here, but feels like that might be tough to do while the defender's weapon is on cooldown. Take 200% more damage while suffering from damage over time effects. Oh, guys, we're getting to the tired part of the stream. Just Herc is what I think. Yeah. The gameplay was Danny Musa character assassination. No, that's like, I love that. No offense, but here's an offensive thing. Dude, that's fine. Depressant, all good, buddy. No offense taken whatsoever. While the defender's weapon is on cooldown, they can capture the flag or whatever. Their special 1. While the weapon node is on cooldown, the defender is passively stunned while they are dashing forward and gains 10%. I have no idea what's happening here. Dash forward, L1, huge damage, huge bleed. That's it. Venom destroyed this. Literally took the Starkey in 11 seconds. It was my fastest fight. Okay. Yeah, Aiden, this just feels like I'm just getting tired of reading nodes, and I'm getting tired. Is all that's happening. So okay, Venom sounds great. We don't want to bleed Cable, if I remember correctly. So we'll bring Venom. We'll bring a mutant and a cosmic. And the boss is Emma Frost. When either champion gains a bar of power, the defender grants a permanent passive, prowess passive. Okay. Okay, high energy diet. Bob and weave. All the defender's attacks are guaranteed critical hits. She's just immune to armor break. So this is basically Emma. She's just immune to armor break. If I'm understanding this correctly. Use Striker. Use a special SB1. From there, the attacks after dashing. P-Dub's just like, use Ma. Use Ma. How about Ma? How about now? Ma now? All right. So Venom and a tech champion. Okay. We can do that. Let's do this. Where are you, Venom? And a tech champion. Oh, Emma does go stun immune. I was going to want to bring in Shocker, because I love Shocker, but she goes stun immune. So, yeah. And then we'll bring in... let's go with Guardian, because I like Guardian a lot. And, yeah. Here, let's bring in Vox. Vox is a blast. And what else? There was something else. Oh yeah, there was a Kingpin, if I remember correctly. So let's bring in Onslaught and have a good time. P-Dub, you're cracking me up, dude. Bring CJR. No, not after your horrible insult, Depressioncito. I am offended. All right. Use Striker, SP1. From there, use special attacks. All right, let's do it. Man, I want Onslaught. Dude, Onslaught's so good. He's not the fastest. He's not. I think everyone knows that by now, at least. I was genuinely, like, I could see a nerf. As I've played him more and all that stuff, I don't think that's happening. Yeah, I'm just late. And now I'm missing this. Gameplay is going bad. Venom doesn't care, though. I think it was Aaron who said this was their fastest fight. I can see why. This feels like I used to take this fight in AQ, and it was always just an absolute blast. Steamroll. Venom and Kate for the lane. I should have taken Kate, huh? I guess I'll pay. I will pay for my sins, for my errors. Now, this is my kind of gameplay. You probably take lessons from me. I have fatigued greatly. I will not hide it. I will not hide the ball. I have gotten very, very tired. Aaron from Ohio, face roll. Absolutely, my friend. Thank you for the ideas here. So it's Striker, and then SP1 and Prophet. Okay. Oh, they're unstoppable for a while now, aren't they? Yeah, you can see I can't even land a reparry. Although I have noticed that it... I'm not sure how to explain this, but that has helped... that has felt slightly more difficult to do. To the point where I have stopped, like, I've almost stopped going for them if I don't get it right away. This isn't a great note for Guardian. Special one's not really his strong suit. Also, something's weird is going on with my phone. That's fine. Yes, something weird is happening there. It will be okay. All right, and we move on. 6-star at the moment? I'm not sure I understand. Sorry. Mr. Good Grind, I believe it is. Using my 6-star rank 3 Iron Man for raids on my alt, hit the damage cap maestro with only one charge. Are raids fun again, dude? I was spoiled in SSX, where they were like, look, you can just be on backup, don't worry about it. And because they would mow through things, I would just eventually join the map and go. So I actually don't know. I'm a bit jealous that the Guardian will probably ride through him when he... I don't know who I would do as tech. Guardian is definitely in the running, without a doubt. But I don't know. Of course, I'm hoping to awaken my Iron Man. So that would play into it. I think it may end up being Shuri. It may end up being Shocker. I was really relieved because, you know, like everyone else, I had seen that, you know, various rumors, and it's like the game of telephone when we're kids, you know, like, oh, Shocker's been nerfed to the ground. He sucks. Can't use him anymore. He's terrible. And so I was being very genuine. I was like, you know, I've had this Shocker footage I've been sitting on. I had already put it all together. I just needed to voice it over. I got sick. I didn't even remember what footage it was. And I was like, let me look at this. This was the footage I was going to show everyone to show how good he is. So let's take a look at it. And I was really relieved. You know, if you haven't seen the video, it's fine. I was very relieved to see like all the things he can do that do not have anything to do with glancing. I totally get, and as I said in the pinned comment, because I'm like, I don't want to spend the time in the video to go over that Kabam should have you know, addressed it. My understanding is they have done a forum post on it now, so that's good. But Shocker still great. Apparently, Shocker's still good. This is the kind of stuff where, like, when Andrew does like those 4-hour streams, I just don't understand how the young man does it. Maybe it's exactly what I just said. He is a young man. He almost blocked that one too. All right, and we move on. Raids are pretty fun, much better than regular queue. Oh, well, I mean, anything's better than regular queue. That is a low bar. But I hear you. You started off with saying they're pretty fun. BG matchmaking was also fixed recently. The lack of communication about it says about... What happened there? I'm not unaware. I'm completely unaware of that, Pablo. What happened? Quiet changes, silent bug fixes, how these shockers... Yeah. I believe strongly that Kabam did not intend to change glancing and not tell anyone. I believe strongly in that. That being said, as a community, it feels like a silent fix, or yeah, I mean, it was a silent fix, but it feels underhanded. It feels not good. It feels like a breaking of trust, right? I like that you have a bit of time to get your group together and then can just go to town and raids. You know, I think my alliance is potentially waiting on me to do that. I need to check Lion chat. I'll do that after this Kingpin fight. Now that I understand this node a little better, I don't know how great Onslaught will be. Never mind. I was wrong. He's great. He's great. There's a lot of great tech wake up options. Only 2 deep champs are Shuri and Mysterio. I like both of them and may need to R3 Shuri. Because I have an R3 Domino, but neither of them excite me. Yeah, that's where I'm at with Shuri too. She's so good, man. She's so good. She's a really good, not great, but good dual threat in Battlegrounds. That's why I feel like I may end up doing that too. But I think it was Jaeger who reminded me how good Shocker has been for him on BG's defense as well. I enjoy Shocker significantly more. Like, not even close. Let me take a look at this. Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm up in raids, so that's good. Okay. What's up, Alberto? How you doing, bud? I can say a DM about it if you wish. It had to do with picking first not being random. But it was, I think, intentionally kept on the down low. Was there a forum post on this or anything? And it was not random, and because we discovered that during the VBC tournaments, and it ended up becoming a thing where we had to start flipping a coin and to figure out how we're going to handle, because obviously all those matches were like a best of 3, best of 5, best of 7, best of, I think, 11, finally, because they're odd numbers. So there was going to be an uneven amount of first invites. Should have brought Danny. Yeah. All right. What's this Shocker guy doing here? Gameplay has totally plummeted, guys. We all know that. Dearler said that picking first. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's also like part of being in the CTP. I'm like, I don't know who knows what anymore. Like, I have no idea. Like what I'm allowed to say versus not allowed to say. Man, Shocker recovering fast. Shocker. Man. He, I mean, I'm sure you could all tell, he caught me way off guard. Nothing about that animation made me think he was going in for a special right there. That's not the first time that Vox's animations have saved me. That was the second time right there. That's interesting. For those who aren't aware, I'm actually really starting to like Vox. I duped them, and I have been told it is a them. I duped them recently, and I felt like it's made a massive difference in... You didn't get to see it there. Shocker was throwing me with his animations. You didn't get to see it there. But it's just a slight pause you get, even at SIG 20 with Fox. I feel like it's made a tremendous difference in being able to play them. I like him a lot better. I don't think I will, but if I was to get a 2/3 Cosmic Gem, I would consider Vox. The reason I wouldn't is because now that I'm not doing Tier 1 War, Battlegrounds is just like my only source of competitive play. Vox is very good in Battlegrounds attack. I've not found them to be amazing, and they serve no defensive purpose whatsoever, outside of having defensive animations people aren't used to seeing, but there's nothing there. And so to have a champion that serves no defensive purpose, I mean, they got to be like MCoC kind of good and versatile. Vox is pretty versatile, though, so I don't know. Form posts by affected players was ignored. Players picked first like 90% of the Battlegrounds matches. Yeah, that it's fixed. I'm over it, but the communication there between Kabam and Summoner is not great. The only way to know is ask CL directly. Which, I mean, eventually he understandably gets like tired of, right? It's like I understand the temptation to ask him. I also completely understand when he's like, please stop asking me these questions. You know, and he's got it even worse than me, right? Where it's hard to keep track of what is public information. And so at some point you just kind of are like, I don't know, I don't want to say anything. Because it's so hard to keep track of what do people know and not know. All right, let's see here. This node, so many of these champions do rely on the armor break. So that I don't remember if there was anything that would prevent Danny from being used. So let's give it a try. Let's have fun. Oh, what's up, Odysseus? How you doing, buddy? All right, what was this node again? Arrow to the knees. Oh, this has got to be a Danny node. Defender starts the fight with 6 indefinite cruelty passes, 7 of them, each increasing critical damage by 20%. Interrupting the defender's heavy attack transfers 1 cruelty passive to the attacker. Doesn't Emma have a 1-hit heavy? Oh, this might be one of those like after like you're interrupting the animation, but you're not, sort of thing. Bob and weave. All the defender's attacks are guaranteed critical hits. This is disabled for the second. The attacker dodges or intercepts the defender. We can do that, I think. There's a 99% energy resistance, and any hit that would deal energy damage regenerates them. Ooh, this might be really bad for Danny. I don't think this is going to work out so well. Whenever either champion gains a bar of power, the defender gains a permanent passive power. This increases their special attack by 20%. Okay, and we can't stun her. So yeah, let's try this. Have a hunch Danny won't be the greatest for this. I have a strong suspicion. Yeah, so there we go. It looked like. Oh, I forgot about inverted controls. Jeez Louise. See the degen just ticking? No. Ah, that's my fault. That's my fault. Just keep her power ups for shout out form. Yeah, have a hunch. Yeah. Vox is so cool. Vox is cool, dude. Vox is really cool. Sorry I'm not showing them off a little bit better, because they could do that fight for sure. I guess we move on to Lady Deathstrike. Maybe this is where we'll finally spend some items in 8.4. Let's see. All right. Well, it looks like this isn't where we're using items. Having the best options really does help. Why is Gambit really good for Danny? Because it says her damage. That's a good question. Looks like Bitter's already answered it though. You want to spend items? Go ahead. Oh, dude, that boss is gonna tear me apart. The boss is gonna tear me. It's gonna get ugly. It's gonna be a bloodbath. I know it is. They always are for me. They always are for me. There was one boss I remember I got decent at, and I streamed, and I had some pretty good runs. I don't even remember which one it was. Thanks, Pablo. Mr. Good Grind. Yeah, definitely what Bitter's saying is true. It's not DL's job to inform the community what the patch notes are. Absolutely, it's not. And that's the thing. I mean, the guy's been playing the game as long as all of us, or longer, you know. And he's got a great channel, and just sometimes I think just wants to play the game, you know. But it's also he's I don't want to speak for him, but he also understands that he is a dev, and so people are gonna come and ask him questions. It's a tough one. It seems like everyone navigates it well. I try to attend to streams whenever I can, and he handles it well, and the community I think handles it pretty well too. Guys, as much as I would love to keep going, I can tell I'm starting to get pretty tired. I got to move on to some other stuff, so the gameplay's starting to suffer. Small chance I am back tonight to get through this. No way I'm going to be done in time for... Well, if I got back tonight, maybe there's a chance I get this done in time for a match versus Odie on Wednesday, but it's not looking like we're on that sort of pace. Tomorrow, especially because tomorrow, I'm planning to test... So we'll see, because right, you guys know I've got family stuff. I got a full-time job, so you never know what'll pop up. But tomorrow, I currently plan to live stream test Deathless King Groot and Prowler, and maybe another champion that I can't talk about just yet. So we'll see. So make sure you tune in tomorrow around that time for those sorts of things. Thank you, everyone, for being here. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot more fun to do this with you all. So thank you. You're the reason it's a good time. Thanks, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.